Good morning, YouTube. I thought I would do another live open forum. I haven't done one in a bit of a spell. I've got my coffee. And the only reason I haven't done one is because they're just not successful so far on YouTube. I mean, that's the main thrust of that. I do these on TikTok regularly, sometimes a couple of times a day. They generally go, anywhere from 1 hour to 3 hours, depending on participation, which usually is pretty good on TikTok. But on YouTube, for whatever reason, it hasn't caught yet. I think part of that is because I don't have the audience here that I have on there. So these generally go quite a bit shorter, and I'll probably be on here for maybe 20 minutes or so, depending on if I get any activity. The last few of these I've done, I've had a couple of regular people pop in here. So we shall see if this goes any better than the ones that I've done before. And so we'll see what happens. So I don't expect a whole lot out of it. Past history is any indicator of future results. This one will tank just like all the others have, and that's perfectly fine. We shall see how this goes. I may there was a guy that was on one of these lives before, Yukataro, and he had mentioned, well, because I brought my guitar on maybe once on the YouTube side lives, and he was saying that you're not going to get copyright struck by playing just guitar. So I may try that on some future lives. We shall see. That is to be seen. Just is what it is. I guess at some point I'll try it out and see if it's worth doing. Most of my time will be spent on TikTok because there's just nothing going on here. So if I got nobody, this may be one of the shortest live open forums I've ever done. We shall see. Things to talk about. Well, let's see. Looks like when I checked the pre-markets this morning, looks like the stock market may be down a few points today. That's fine with me. I tend to make most of my money when stocks are at a discount, so I won't have any complaints there. So we shall see if anybody even pops in and has any chats with us this morning. So, like I say, these are way more fun on TikTok, but I guess after a while, maybe I'll have an audience here on YouTube. Who knows? I'm trying to get. I posted a video of my mom. So I brought my mom on TikTok live. She has dementia, and so I guess it's part of building memories and things like that. So I did post a video of the interaction with my mom on the live. I was cooking hamburgers with her, and I told her, because I posted it on this channel, and I told my mom, I said she'll get 10,000 likes out of that. So far, no. But that's what I told her. So if anyone wants to check that video out, go give it some love so I can at least tell my mom, hey, look, you got 10,000 likes, Mom. Everybody loves you. So dealing with dementia is very, very interesting. So we're dealing with it one day at a time, and that's all you can do. And it's a sad disease, but nothing you can do about it. Hello to Jeremy Bassett. How you doing this morning? I'm just trying my live open forum again on YouTube to see if I can have as much success on YouTube with it as I have on TikTok. And so far the answer is no. That's what it is, right? So we'll be on here for maybe a few minutes, and then we'll pop out of here, and I'll probably go back to TikTok because it's just more fun over there, at least for now. So, but I got my coffee. That's all I need. So not a lot happening here on YouTube. Maybe we'll get some interaction. Live open forum. Basically, what it is, if you want to ask a question, silly question, fun question, serious question, you ask and I shall answer, and we'll jump off from there. So, cool cup. Yeah, William, what is that? Afton says cool cup. Yeah, I got this at the Dollar Tree back when things were actually $1 at the Dollar Tree. So I got this cup for $1, but it's $1 million cup. So there you have it. And I've had that cup for a very long time. I'm trying to remember when they jumped from $1 to $1.25. I know that was at least probably 3, maybe 4 years ago. And now you walk into a Dollar Tree and it's more like a Dollar General or a Family Dollar. It's any number of different prices all over everything anymore. So the store has kind of lost its appeal to me. I still go in there for a few things, but most of the things I find are actually overpriced at the Dollar Tree. Figure that one out. So not been very impressed with the bargains at all. So, I mean, even I looked at Knorr sides. They had Knorr sides on the shelf for $1.50. Everywhere else you go, they're $1.25. Everywhere else. I'm thinking Dollar Tree should have figured that one out. Anyway, there you have it. Pays to shop, because in a place where you think you're going to get the best price, you're not. And most stuff at Dollar Tree is overpriced. It's not a bargain at all. Crazy it is, yeah. There's several items I can cite. There's probably only a couple things I actually buy at Dollar Tree anymore. I'd buy the Snyder's of Hanover butter snap pretzels. Those are okay for that size bag for $1.25. And I get their bottles of soy sauce for $1.25. That's still a good price compared to soy sauce. Even Great Value is more expensive than the Dollar Tree on that item. But that's 2 items I can think of off the top of my head I actually buy there that are okay priced. Everything else is pretty much overpriced, with the exception of a few things. So, anybody shop at Dollar Tree anymore? Dollar Tree is Dollar Tree owns Family Dollar. Family Dollar's been struggling for years. So slowly but surely, Dollar Tree is loosening themselves from that brand. Well, there's 11 bodies in here. This is a live open forum, so it's a free-for-all. If you want to ask a fun question, silly question, serious question, all things are open for discussion here. I do these on TikTok, and we have a lot of fun on TikTok. They can go sometimes for 2 or 3 hours, but I've got a lot of regulars. I've got a lot of people that pop in. We chat, talk, have a good time. YouTube is an experiment. So far, it sucks. So there you have it. I might have to say, more than once, if YouTube wants to compete with TikTok on their lives, on the vertical lives, they got a lot of work to do. So we shall see. I think there's more advantages to the YouTube presence. One thing, you get a video on demand, which I'm not sure what the value of that is ultimately. If the lives are like this, where it's just a free-for-all, there's not much value to the video on demand unless somebody's really interested in your lives and they missed one and they can go back and watch it. I think that's, the video on demand is more appropriately geared toward long form content and, lives that are done with actual topics and whatnot in mind. Plus they look better too. The horizontals look better in the feeds. At least when it makes the video on demand, it's vertical. And I've tried to do a horizontal on these types of feeds and it doesn't work. So anyway, that's my contribution at the moment. Anybody else doing lives? Anybody have any opinions on the YouTube lives? how they're doing in the vertical feeds. I don't watch a lot of them. I haven't watched a lot of them. Most of the time when I'm on YouTube, I'm watching long form content. That's probably 90%, probably better than 90% of the content that I watch is long form content. So, that's just what my interest is. And obviously, all the content across the board, all three have a different audience. The lives, the vertical lives, I should say, the long form content and the short form content, it's all different audiences. So that's why even if after it makes the video on demand, I put it in a specific live stream playlist because, this content isn't going to be of interest to probably the majority of people, unless for some reason these live open forums on YouTube become as successful as the ones on TikTok, and then, regulars that miss them actually want to, see what they missed. They might pop into the video on demand, but we shall see. We shall see. So far, I would say it's a no-go. But I'll keep doing them periodically. I was going to do them every day. That was my intent. But to be honest with you, so far on YouTube, it's not nearly as fun as it could be. And so I'll stick with TikTok at this point when it comes to the lives, and periodically try YouTube here and there again every once in a while and see if it picks up or gets any better here. So this is a channel that has never been niched down and never was intended to be niched down, and I to this day don't intend it to be niched down. It's a just for fun channel, and I intend to keep it that way. So that's why this format to me appeals to do on this channel as opposed to my other two channels. So, well, there is absolutely nothing going on here. So I think I'm going to jump back over to TikTok. I mean, it's just not worth my time to be over here if there's nothing going on. So I'm going to call this another shitty live open forum. Welcome back if you're watching the video on demand, and I'll catch you around. These will get better, I'm sure. It's just going to take time, but I'm not going to get too excited about the YouTube live experience as it stands right now. So TikTok's winning the race on this one. So you all have a good one. I'll catch you another time. Peace out.